Hi, my name is John, and today I'm going to be discussing with everybody on how to use your own trade code. Now, a lot of stuff is different. Back then, the original bots, and they still do, the original bots, you can basically set your own trade code when you're requesting a Pokemon. And I will go ahead and give y'all an example of the way it was back then of basically how you had to do it. So basically, you would put, oh wait, and you would put And that's how you would put it when you would request, your own code or whatever. You would basically put your command, your code, and then your showdown set. Or if you were doing a file, you would basically, upload a file on it, the same way. So that's all you would basically do. But we don't do it. A lot of the bots are now, where new developers have, recoded and changed a lot of stuff because now a lot of stuff is in embed. The original is not. So if you wanna, set, get a trade code that's specific, something that you want, or if you want the a random one. So when you first come to our bots, not everybody else's bots, but when you come to our bots, because most people use the same bot nowadays with our developer. So if you are using that particular bot, you can basically come over here, uh, and you basically right here, and basically hit and just basically hit that, and it will actually send you a DM, and it'll choose a random code for you. So it'll do something like this. Here's your trade code, and that's the same, and that's the code that it will give you from here on out. For every trade that you request from this particular bot, it will use that same one every single time. It will not change. It's not going to change at all. It will not change. If you wanted to change and you want something different, then you could simply go right here and put DTC, which is delete trade code, and it'll delete it for you. And then you could request a new one. But if you wanted to skip all that and just request a new and just have it modified instead, you can go right here to custom code and select this. Now, make sure that you have done at least one trade before you come to the screen. Also, keep in mind that every bot is unique. So, the one that I was on is the Scarlet and Violet bot. So, if you want the same code with Lapras bot, which is Sword and Shield, Luigi bot, BDSP, Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl, or Legends of Arceus, PLA, then you need to do one trade for each one. Now, you don't actually need to do an actual trade. All you need to do is just connect with the bot. And let me show you a picture of that. So right here, when this is something that you'll get in your DMs, and it'll say found link trade partner. Once you see this right here, then you can disconnect. You can back out and quit, and it'll save your information in there. And basically, all of that is in there. All your TID and everything is in there. So that's about all you need. So once you see that, you've already you basically already done a trade. Even if you haven't actually traded with the bot. So that will count as a trade. It will save your info, and then you'll see something like this, and I'll go over that in a second. It'll basically give you your permanent trade code. Now, again, if you want something specific, you want something different, Come over here to custom code. Now, please keep in mind that you need to actually read this. So we've already gone over that you need to trade with the bots at least once. But the question is very specific. Have you traded with my bots before? If the answer is yes, then you're gonna hit yes. But if the answer is no, then you need to exit out of this and basically go do a request in that particular bot. So if you're trying to get a custom code for SV, then you just need to basically do a request and press enter. And after it's over, and after it finds you, just like I showed you with the picture, I'll pull it up again. You can basically back out, and then once it says that it's canceled, once you see something like this, of course your information will be different than mine. Then that's basically it, and it will, yeah, it'll put something like this. Yes, it'll say your trade was canceled, and once it's canceled, it's done. Technically you've already traded, so you just come right over here to custom code and basically fill out this information. You'll put yes, which bots you're requesting the code for. You can put S. If it's Scarlet, you can put Scarlet, Violet, or you can put Scarlet or you can put Violet. Doesn't really matter which one you put. Scarlet and Violet, they're both the same thing. As far as the bots are concerned. And to put what code would you like. Please make sure the code does not have zeros. Zeros mess up the program, so it will not take zeros. So you can put something like that. This is an acknowledgement, so you just need to put OK and hit submit, and it'll create the ticket. It'll let me know, and then I will go ahead and modify the command, the code for you based on what you're asking for. So that's basically it. I mean, that's basically how you get your own trade code. See, our trade code is through a trade code storage system, so it uses the same code every single time. If you want something, specific, then you need to go through the steps that I just explained to you. Yeah, you can't just put a different code every single time. It doesn't work like that anymore. At least not with our bots. We enjoy using it this way because people get the same code. But we can change them by request. And if you want it changed, we'll be glad to change it for you with no problems. So should you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. A lot of people are, they just don't know where to go. You only need to worry about one channel. Right here under chat says general. And just put I have a question. And then after you're done, put at and put my name, which is John. I am the owner. And it'll ping me, and you just press enter, and that's basically all you need to do. And then I will answer your question. So it's really not a problem. So if anybody has any questions, do not hesitate to reach out and ask me, and I'll be glad to answer y'all's questions. I will put the link to my Discord server in the description.